Surprise, surprise, I don't just play Dark Souls. Beyond belief. I also have been playing a lot of this game where it's basically just really complicated. Not even really, it's just a roguelite asteroids game, and it's a good time. I think for a normal run, I want it to be not extremely long, so we can do that. We have to advance faster. Yeah, we can do all of them. We can try all of them. I am not good at the game. Nor have I played in a little bit. Basically, what you do is you kill things, you get XP, and then you upgrade. So you have flak, which is like a shotgun, and you have a thermal lance, which is sort of like a lightsaber, and you have pulse, which is this big old ball that you form in front of you that slowly kills you and other things in front of you. With all the multipliers I added in the beginning, like this left side, there's like a very large XP bonus. Amps, is it when it's when the amp is active. It gives you bonus thrust and damage when the amp is active. Warp is when you destroy it, it teleports you away. And Bastion is you get like a little shield in front of you. It's not that great. Oh yeah, and then you can wrap around the field, which is almost a little too confusing for me. The main thing about the thermal lance is that its range is pretty mediocre, and that it takes a while to charge up, and it lowers your rotation speed. Assault does just more damage. Hullbreaker is when you ram people, you do a lot. Like it's specified towards the idea of ramming into people. Centennial is better shield. It's like full on aggression. My shield regens over time, sort of like, I guess Halo would be. Be I think the main game that does that sort of thing. And then after you got your three main things, you start getting into the more random upgrades. Like you can go for targeting. I think it's called like Metamorphosis or something, where you get wild mods. Like you got a rare wild mod and then you have a normal wild mod. I don't know what burst fire does to this, but I think just rate of fire. I do want to kill that. I think it just specifically gives you a lot of XP, their cargo pods, but I'm not too sure. Magnitude is just really good overall. What does this say? So, blast radius and rate of fire effect, lance charge rate. It's charge level. Oh. Just magnitude. Oh, I have 2 more upgrades. So I could lower rate of fire to get more damage. I wonder if velocity, does that increase the range of the beam? I don't think Splinter works, but I must know. No, not really. Oh, I mean, kind of. It works off like the little sparks you get. The thermal lance, it does damage, fire damage. I don't know if it's all fire damage, or if it's just a lot of fire damage. Like, increase in fire damage is really nice. Calibrate, I don't think is helpful. Calibrate is just basically when you don't fire for a while, it charges up your weapon and lets it do more. I don't know if charge shot does anything, to be honest. There's a pretty decent amount of weapons that you have to charge. And I'm not completely sure how charge shot I have done neither. It's weird because I feel like a lot of the damage is coming off the shrapnel of the sword at this point. This man needs to die because he is scary. He is gone. Blast radius is nice. You get rerolls. I am not the greatest at using them, but... Oh wait, what? I can rotate really fast now. Is blast speed related to rotation speed? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so I have Splinter. Blast damage. What does blast radius do? I don't want to lower blast radius. Payload is a lot of damage. This is kind of scary. Snipe is like kind of useless. This is when you start to reroll. That's pretty good. Targeting might also be like pretty alright because Rupture causes dealing damage. No. I tend to aggressively ram things, so I think the war stats, which I think is just sort of a damage bonus the quicker you kill things. It's like a good idea. I am almost dead, and the chance of me living is slim. I should at least... This doesn't affect the sword. Did it make it longer? Or is that just from holding it? Maybe it's better to hold it for a longer amount of time. And then this is... There's 2 bosses so far, including this one. The guy that shot out the ball, and then the ball turned into, like, dragons? I'll try to point it out if I see him again. I don't really have a good way of explaining. What have I done? What did I get? I got burst fire. Alright. I don't know if that ruins it. Kind of getting to the point where I don't know what the best way to go about. I have too many rerolls to do that at the moment. I don't think these shield guys have like any bonus towards fighting me. That was scary. Oh, this is another boss. I guess, I don't know if they have... Oh, that was very dangerous. Oh, I am dead. Yeah, like I said, I'm not that great. But it is a fun game. That was... Just a fire sword. Just a short... It was just thermal lance. Like, there wasn't anything really exceptional about it. Like I said, I've played a couple times. I think I've played exactly 10 times now. If maybe 11? Or does it... Can I see the amount of games I've had? No. I've played moderately to figure it out. I think the big one that makes it a lot harder is enemies are nastier. Like, I think if you want a... Not that. I think elite enemy is the one that is really rough. But I could be very wrong. Murder. Grenade salvo. If you want to win, salvo rocket's kind of the way to go. Well, I don't think there is a win per se. We can do temporal, which is basically in a radius around you, projectiles. Is it enemies as well? Yeah, enemies and projectiles are slowed. And if we're gonna do salvo rockets, I don't know if you can make it so your little swarm boys do. Really create a standard events. Construct limit. I don't know if you can upgrade your little swarm constructs. Have I unlocked any more bodies? I don't know what the battery does. That's what the battery does. Oh, it's really slow. Like, the idea of investing into thrust is... Where does it fire from? Is it just really spread out? I think it's just really spread out. So, improve thrusters, please. Oh, that's a lot more manageable. Basically what salvo rockets are is, they charge rockets over time. And that's about it. And I think they might be the best weapon in the game. Out of all of them. Is it... I feel like it shoots... Oh yeah, this is the boss I was talking about. That I don't know what to explain these, like, little lizard dragons. Like, I know that they're not actually... Like, I think targeting and maybe slowing my salvo rockets down as much as possible without not getting the speed upgrades, because the speed upgrades are a lot of damage. Minus size and drone radius, minus 10. Gain the ability to teleport ahead of you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really interested in any of this. Like, rate of fire, projectiles, targeting. Targeting's really good. I think I would get targeting. I don't have a shield at the moment. Yeah, overall, battery seems really strange, because I think it's good. It's just a little slow. I think magnitude is just one of the better upgrades. It's a lot of, like, necessary stats. I think it, like, specifically shoots to the left and right, primarily. So I think reducing spread would be really nice. I think Splinter is also really good. I didn't realize that Splinter was such a rate of fire down. I'm pretty sure that burn fire is just additional damage no matter what. Yeah, I think... Isn't this... Yeah, we can cancel that out now, though. I mean, cancel out's a strong way to define it, because it's like... The negative's still there. In a sense. This might be really good. This is kind of useless. Guidance? I think slowing down the projectiles is worth it. Because I got Splinter, and then if they are really slow, then missiles can sort of circle back around. I think charge shot is either useless or really good. It's on release, so I think it's... Yeah, no, this is fine. Because now you... I think it's actually really strong. You also totally fire from the two sides more than you fire from the center, if not completely. Yeah, that's really good. Increasing spread's a little iffy. I guess, does it slow... It slows it down. I think this and then going for a lot of projectiles, like going down the... like this sort of path, would be really good. Like getting in the center of this guy, just... Yeah, that's like really strong. I don't really wanna... Oh, calibrate would be really cool though. Is this really good or bad? I think it's good. Yeah, it just adds a sort of a delay. I'm dead. I guess not. Well, I didn't even get to name it because it's not in the top 10. Oh. Well, I didn't do that well, to be honest. You know, I'm just kind of bad. Yeah, challenge modes are just greater risk and greater reward. And then if you get, like, far enough, you get unlocks, which is sort of the roguelike part. Like, there's... It's like super mods. There's all the actual mods. It's just complicated asteroids. And you can play with controller too. I usually would be. I don't know I'm playing with mouse. Actually, I played on both, now that I think about it. Railgun, pulse, or flak. Railgun is just like a... Well, I mean, you'll see in a moment. Then warp, so if I take a lot of damage, I'll teleport out. Yeah, it's just a railgun. This is just long range. And then, like, what if... So... There's an upgrade called something like Siege, and if you, basically what it does is if you hold your shot down, it continually fires quicker and quicker, and you take self-damage. So, like, maybe with, like, the railgun, that would be a good idea. So your little dragon thing. He's honestly not that bad. You just continually fire at him. I don't want a turret. I think this is a reroll, because you kind of want a lot of speed. Oh, I don't know where I was. I guess I was in this. I was just making fun of how he's really easy to beat, and then I just proceed to be in the middle of him. Get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I think if I continue to play this game, I will just be absolutely terrible. Alright, so pulse or split shot, because we've already done. I'm gonna go with split shot, because pulse is a lot of work. Split shot's just a lot of projectiles. I'm not really sure on how you make split shot good. We can do shockwave, which is sort of like, I think it was called temporal, where it's like, it slows projectiles, but instead it pushes away enemies and it's not the, instead of slowing them, it pushes them away, and then gives vulnerability to enemies. I could be a Leviathan. I think a really big shield is the solution I'm looking for. I don't really know what the benefit to the split shot is, because it seems... Okay, well, we can read. Oh, it has blast damage, I guess, is sort of the... I think just pure damage, and then probably rate of fire after that. If we can't get siege with a railgun because I'm awful, then I can at least try to get it with this. I really like Splinter. This time I'm not gonna sit in the center of the one attack he does. He is dead. I think... I actually don't really know what this does. Reverses knockback and pulls for you and your constructs. So, like... Yeah, I don't really know what that... Banishes all mods currently offered to you. Grants rerolls. No. Yeah, it's only minus 7% size. Yeah, not worth it. Sadly. Cool idea, but not for the mods I plan on using. Yeah, it's a little questionable. I think this is a good idea. Yeah, you know what? Let's improve my body and just have big shield, even though at the moment I don't have any shield, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know what that was. If I get a strong enough shield, can I just, like, send... That must be the vulnerability. It's just so large. We're kind of shield-based now, huh? I kind of want to go towards the shield now. I think this is an okay upgrade. I think we've gotten to the point where getting things relating to the shield might be the best choice. Even though our gun does, like, no damage. I think that's just how the split shot is, though. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the split shot. Solar... No. I think all of these are kind of bad. Shield. This is what I want. Yeah. More, just a larger radius. Maybe I might need more weapon damage, to be honest. Okay. Does it only do it? Like, how often does it? Does it only do it on recharge? So should I be increasing self-damage, lowering shields? then I think it only does it on the regen. No, it doesn't. I want siege weaponry then, I think. And I think what you want to do is you want to lower your total amount of shields by a lot. That sounds right? I don't want burst fire. Burst fire is too jarring. Oh, it splits. Yeah, I think having siege fire and then just being able to reduce my health and then being able to cause my shield effect, because the shield effect's really good. Problem is I just don't do a whole lot of damage. This is what you want. Oh, slower shield cooldown though. This is bad. I don't really know what that insinuates, but we can worry about reduced. Yeah, our weapon does not. Oh, does that not damage the boss? Because this might not really work very well if it doesn't damage the boss. It's like a little tab. I thought I broke that one. Yeah, like, I need to run? Yeah, that didn't do much, did it? As long as I gently push the projectiles away. If I could get to the point where I'm, like, basically launching them. I have managed to take all the nodes without killing the boss. That's, like, kind of terrible. I don't think that path is for us. I think payload is good. Just because I don't do, like, any damage. Please die. Thank you. No swarmers. I don't want focus shield. I do have to take this because I want. I don't want any of that, actually. I want weaponized shields, which I don't really know what it does. He died. I don't know how, actually. We're strong now? Fear me? I need... Is that the... That's... I don't know which one that is. Okay, hello, sir. I would appreciate if you did never did that again. I am so dead, but I also fire at the speed of light. Or I was already firing that fast. I am just not very smart. I don't know how I'm going to save any form of part of this run. They have thermal lances now? Run for your life? Okay. Yes, this is what I want. My chance of survival is slim. Please die, thank you. Run. I was really banking on him dying before me. Weapon gear unlocked blade. A bladed construct drone, not construct, that shreds targets. It counts as both a weapon and a construct. Oh, that's cool. I will call it the failed attack shield. The Faz. And I think with that, I'm gonna leave it there and continually be bad at this video game.